It was life-changing. It was the worst day of our life, the worst news you could ever hear. We were shocked, we thought we just thought that, he was always a healthy guy. He was never the one that would get sick. He took care of his health. He never smoked. We were just in shock. It was a horrible day, yeah.
In 2017, 44-year-old Jason had a cough that wouldn't go away. A couple of months later, he collapsed at home and ended up in hospital, diagnosed with pneumonia. Not long afterwards, doctors diagnosed him with stage 4 lung cancer. He was given 10 months to live, but his oncologist said it could likely be 8 weeks due to other complications that had developed.
The treatment he was on was chemotherapy. So he started on the chemotherapy drugs.
Did it make a difference?
No. Not in my eyes, did not what I saw. The tumours got bigger, continued to grow. The coughing continued. He was very low in energy, short of breath, basically on the couch, coughing. So yeah, we started to do our own research about this drug, Keytruda, and we, in one of our meetings with the oncologists, he had a team of oncologists, we asked them, what about Keytruda? Can Jason have Keytruda? And they said, yeah, he can. And I asked the doctor, well, how do we get it? And he said, I will prescribe it. And but they seemed a bit reluctant about it. And then then he explained, yeah, that it's the cost associated with the drug. It was about $13,000 every 3 weeks. I was shocked that we hadn't been told about it, and I was shocked that we had to pay so much for this, life-changing drug. And it was, but at the same time, we knew, we wanted to do everything we could I wanted to do everything I could to help my husband improve his quality of life. It was terrible to watch him just dying on the couch.
Patricia and Jason used their savings, and family and friends started a Give a Little page to raise $70,000 to fund Jason's Keytruda treatment. She says the difference when Jason was on Keytruda was stark.
Keytruda made a huge difference to prolonging his life and the quality of his life. He was able to, it basically got him off the couch. It stopped, it stopped the breath, he wasn't as breathless and wasn't coughing all the time. He was more normal. He was able to, in his words, he said, it got me off the couch. I was able to get up and go out and with family and with the children. So it really improved his quality of life. It was amazing.
And how long did it prolong his life?
Okay, so we were initially given 10 months, but our oncologist also said that with the complications he had, it could have been all over his life in 8 weeks. But the Keytruda, I think he started late because of the complications. He started late in his treatment. But it gave him about 6 months of really good quality of life, and he lived 11 months.
So it was worth it.
It was worth it.
So moving forward, a year on from his passing, what's life been like for you and the kids?
It's been really tough without him. It's been really hard for all of us. He was, he was our rock. He was, the head of our family, and it's just been really hard, really difficult actually. Yeah, living without him here. But my children have been, really courageous, and we have all been, and just, we know how hard he fought for his life, and that, helps us get up every day and keep going, and yeah.
So tomorrow you'll be handing over this petition over the steps of Parliament. What do you think Jason would think if he was still here?
Jason would be really proud of us. He was behind this from the beginning. He initiated it along with my sister-in-law and Philip and a friend. So yeah, he would be so proud of us. He was a selfless person. He loved everyone regardless of how they were towards him. He was a really selfless person, and caring and kind, and he thought of others and what others might be going through, and especially with lung cancer after our experience and his experience. You are not only dealing with the diagnosis of a terminal illness, but you also have the financial burden of having to pay for the best drugs that are available to you, and he wanted everyone to have access to that. We were very lucky that we were able to buy these drugs. Some people won't be able to do that.